license and registration. Do you know why I pulled you over? I was going the speed limit, officer. It's in the glove compartment.
Stop recording button.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy Earth Day for those who celebrate. Well, no, it's really not a celebration, but it's just kind of like a awareness day. Today it's Wednesday, April 22nd, 2026. Welcome, guys, to another video. Welcome everyone to our another reflection day. I was kind of rushing a little bit for eating my breakfast just to record, but I feel like I shouldn't have done that. You know, guys, I feel like the morning schedule can be really tight sometimes because, as I told you guys, I only have like about approximately 10 minutes to reflect on with you guys. If that continues to be the case, guys, if that continues to be impacting my routine and stuff, well, it's kind of not really much impacting my routine. Well, the only thing I should say is that my brain kind of feels the urge to record. Like I really want to make my reflection, guys. And there's really a point of this, guys. A lot of people just think, oh, you just want to record, you just want to do the stuff that are not important. They are important, guys. Recording and reflecting with you guys is really, for me, it's really important, guys, because I want to maintain my audience. I want to make my audience more wider, so that I can be known, at least in some parts of the world, but not in all parts of the world, but in some parts at least. You know, I don't have to be a famous person, but I can be known, like in some parts of the world. You know, I don't have to be any famous person in one night. You know. So, well, guys, today I didn't tell you this, guys, but today I have swimming. I have swimming class today, like, in my school, and first time swimming, guys, like, ever since, like, December, I think. No, ever since, like, February, I have been not swimming. So this is my first time in swimming in a couple weeks. Yeah, you know, we kind of took a little break from swimming. But, well, I'm going to the pool, I guess, today, guys, and I'm still learning how to float. I'm still in my, my beginning stages of swimming. But, heck no, that I'm not gonna be swimming in any beaches or anything like that. I prefer the pool in my school because it's much more predictable than a wave pool, for example, because a wave pool, you know, you have to fight through waves and stuff, and I don't like that. Well, you know, there's a water park in Pennsylvania called Dorney Park, I think it's called. I went there once, in July of last year, and, well, I didn't like that wave pool, guys. I just went to, like, where the water reached, like, my knees, and then I got out, because the waves were, like, I don't know, too strong. I felt like I was going to be knocked over by those waves. Even though they're artificial, I still don't like those waves. And people criticizing me for not entering the pool, which is kind of rude, because, you know, a lot of people do not understand, like, the fear behind not wanting to go to the pool. People just think, oh, you're just being dumb or whatever. No, I'm not. I'm being human, because a lot of people have the same fear. They have you know, they need their time to adjust their fear. You know, and this goes for everyone. A lot of people need time to kind of adjust. Like, they need their time for their brains to adjust to new experiences. They don't have to go in. They don't have to go all the way in the water. They don't have to push themselves to go all the way in. Because you know what happens? It's a paradoxical effect. If somebody pushes you right in without you even adjusting to it, well, it might create a sort of a really high, like, anxiety and stuff. You know, it's better to take one step at a time instead of, like, going right in, because that can cause trauma. But that might not be in all cases. But still, take it one step at a time. Take it one step at a time. You know. Because by the time you go all the way in, your brain already adjusts, and it's less of a problem. But a lot of, you know, and I think this is not the point, because the point really is people criticizing someone just because they don't want to get in the pool because of fear. Well, me personally, guys, I've been through those experiences, guys, pretty much a lot of times. There were a lot of moments where I went to a wave pool and I didn't want to go in, and that's true for every case. And the only thing I did is just sitting down in a bench for hours and just doing nothing. You know, just watching the world go by in the pool and stuff. You know, that's also part of the experience too, guys. If you don't want to get in the pool, just listening to people swimming or just listening to the ambient noise is enough. But a lot of people just choose the fun stuff, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, today I have swimming today. Anyways, guys, there's only 3 days left before my mindfulness anniversary. My second mindfulness anniversary. And I'm really still thinking of what to do, because if I played Feel This Moment by Christina Aguilera, I don't want to receive a copyright. Because that might possibly impact my my future YouTube partnership program idea. And we don't want that to happen. So I guess, you know, we might just play some random music on the piano or something. Or maybe play my own version of the song Feel This Moment. Or maybe a totally different song, who knows? Alright guys, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. My bus is almost coming, so thank you guys for watching. I recommend you to subscribe, turning on the notifications and comments to stay up to date with my latest videos. So, goodbye everyone.
Pause. Stop recording.